Welcome to beautiful Honolulu and the Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, Coach Ching told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions.
Will kick this deep to start us off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shrinks the tackle.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Atkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I love that idea from the play callers. Just get to a slant on 3rd down. Work the inside shoulder of the defender. The quarterback just needs to be on time. What I really love about it, Chris, is it can set up the double move later in the game. Watch for the slant and go. We call that sluggo. That's coming up later.
And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. And the Rainbow Warriors will take a timeout here, their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got...
Touchdown, Buffs! Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. First play looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Colorado. Here's the point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking to scramble. Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Carr. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. It's a draw play. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offensive line getting set. It was first down.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have, and I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back.
Just trucks through the defender. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now that...
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Why wait until fourth? Just sneaking in the end zone. That's the point. Put the ball across the goal line. They're able to do it here with a quarterback sneak.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Coming after him. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off. Chris, I think that's smart from the offense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Clark.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
When a quarterback is outside of the pocket, the key for the wide receivers and the tight ends are to find the soft spot in the zone. The tight end does a beautiful job here, finding that area, giving his numbers to the quarterback, and it's an easy.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense scoops it up, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door. You make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, escapes the tackle. And this is going to be a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own end zone. You've got to feel the rush, and as soon as it gets anywhere close to you, that ball has got to leave your hand, even if you're just throwing it over the head of the wide receiver. Great. This pass rush, they get to the quarterback and create points.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pressure's on. And this one is caught. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. 2nd down, looking to throw it. launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Having a guy like this in this area of the field is like a warm blanket for a quarterback. He knows that he's got the big body tight end, great hands. That's a matchup that they can exploit, and he does so for a touchdown here. Chris, that's a beautiful throw by this quarterback.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Sellers. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. Tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short. and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. To throw, it's Sellers. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw again. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now,
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Irish.
An outstanding job. Reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the USC Trojans against the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The ball is loose. He's got a crease. The offense able to fall. football, lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Rodgers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Sees an opening. Breaks it. Here he goes. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. Beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field, it's Maiava. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a ball placement issue in my estimation. This quarterback has got to frame up those slant routes. When I say frame them up, that means you got to put the ball right on the body of your intended target. Basically make it impossible for him to drop it. But when it's not in the frame, that's a tough catch, in particular because you're going to put some heat on that slant route.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
That's it. You got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Hill. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Past the 30. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge game.
He's end zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, this feels like a Steph Curry heat check from the logo. You're up in this game. Everything's working. Why not try an onside kick? And bang!
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, they can't stop him. He's too good of a player. We see it time and time again. Back-to-back big catches for this guy on the outside. And I got to tell you, as a play caller, don't get bored taking a profit. Go right back to him. They can't defend this guy.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
Looking for 6. This time it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Bama! This offense cannot be stopped.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Past the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn into basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates? Put the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, tie. This offense really clicking.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Now the try for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. It was tipped near the goal line.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Mayava. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete. Problem in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Breaks away to the end zone. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. It's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime. How important is that, Joel?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the third quarter and fourth quarter. Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Set to kick this one.
Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. He goes out of bounds after getting inside the 35. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Throws it to the right. That is broken up and incomplete.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Oh, the pocket collapsing. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Wants to throw it. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quick catch over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anywhere?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. To throw, it's Russell. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They are pouring it on now.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop, and they're able to recover.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after. Big game. Ball moves to the 21. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Russell. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low. And here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. Oh, he throws it back. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This quarterback has seen the defense so well. They blitz here, and that flushes him out of the pocket. First of all, it's a nice escape by him to get himself out of the pocket. But what I love, Chris, is that he kept his eyes downfield. And he didn't just run the football, but he tried to get that big play down the field. And here he's able to get the completion downfield. The wide receivers worked towards him. He kept his eyes downfield.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic. from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Trojans are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
You know, a touchdown in this situation is great if you're these kids' parents. That's about it. It's good for the stat sheet and mom and dad. Other than that, this is way too little too late.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Direct snap. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Russell. Caught near the sideline. It's Hill. He goes out of bounds right at the 30.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
5-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Runs right over the defender. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
He's running out of time here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With it.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This is a great read by the quarterback, and sometimes you can catch the safety flat-footed. You've got a slot receiver just running straight down the field, and if that safety hesitates at all, the ball goes up and over the top. Quarterback reads it perfect. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
At the 15-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans are in the red zone.
Ready. Ready, five. Ready, five. Go.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
The mentality of a quarterback once you hit the red zone has to change, and taking a sack like that, you just don't want to do it. You're obviously putting yourself in a more difficult situation in this down and distance.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in the
deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He catches it, but out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there. Defense gets this stop on fourth down. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying to field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This 4-3 style defense, it's so common, but really the ones that can run it effectively, Chris, they're the teams that have the pass rushers on the edge, and these defensive ends that can not only set the edge, but also get after the quarterback. I think it's rare to find a player that can do that, but clearly they've got one.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Now, 4th down.
That will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.